Greetings, this is Professor Peter Freeman. I'll be your instructor in FI 101, Strategic Decisions in Financing and Investing. So I wanted to give you a very kind of brief introduction and refer you to the information that is on the Cyber Campus shell that I think you get access to today. We are a small group, but hopefully we'll make up for that in enthusiasm. So there is quite a lot of information on Cyber Campus that I hope will provide some guidance to you. And rather than going over that here, I'll direct you to that. We have 8 sessions, and each session follows a fairly similar kind of progression. I do have fairly detailed instructions both in the syllabus and on Cyber Campus about course navigation, so I will refer you to that. Also, hopefully you have gotten hold of the textbook, which we will use as one of the primary resources, and there'll be supplementary information available as well. I do often feel that I provide TMI, too much information, to my students, and so I am going to encourage you to be selective with the information that you find of most interest, and I will typically provide alternatives so that you don't necessarily need to cover everything. But it does go pretty fast, and I do expect students to devote ample time to reviewing the material and doing the homework assignment that includes both the discussion forums, which is how I like to engage students in lieu of coming into the classroom together, as well as quizzes that will basically show me that you have in fact reviewed the material. So in any event, that's a pretty good segue. I will suggest you go and take a look at that, and if you have any questions, I find myself to be pretty approachable. One other thing that I will mention is that I like to offer the opportunity for us to come together in a video conferencing, particularly a Google Hangout. And I'll be communicating with you by email separately to basically suggest that and ask if that's something that you would like to plan for, perhaps 30, 45 minutes at some mutually convenient time. I have another class that does that at 11 o'clock a.m. California time on Saturdays. That's fairly convenient for those who work, but you undergrads may find it better to do it during the week. I'm pretty flexible in my schedule, so I'll leave that open to you. I guess another thing, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I've been an adjunct. This is my 4th year at Golden Gate, and I've principally been teaching graduate courses in accounting, finance, and entrepreneurship. I bring a combination of theoretical knowledge as well as real-world experience. Golden Gate is all about practice-based education. Most of my work currently is with early-stage companies. I'm an entrepreneur as well as an investor, so I help early-stage companies develop their business plans, upgrade their organizational infrastructure, and raise capital. There's usually a deal at the end of the day. And, I have worked as a senior financial officer, treasurer and chief financial officer for, multiple companies. That does give me quite a lot of practical experience in the business issues in financial management that we will be confronting in this course. So in any event, I look forward to our journey together. I'll try to make it interesting and useful.